you've reached peak couple energy when your undies match. Me Undies Match Me has you both covered, literally, in super soft ultra-modal undies, socks, PJs, and loungewear. Festive prints? Check. Cozy vibes? Double check. And right now, it's deal season. Get up to 50% off site-wide for Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Take your couple game to the next level with Me Undies Match Me. To get deals up to 50% off, go to MeUndies.com/comfort, promo code COMFORT. That's MeUndies.com/comfort, code COMFORT.
From Hollywood, California, welcome to Reza Riffs with your host, Keith Reza.
Hello.
Hey, Andy.
Hi, buddy.
Hey, thank God I'm technology savvy, right?
You are, aren't you? I'm not. That's good.
Hey, I just wanted to say before we start, thank you so much for doing this. Like, you really cheered me up because someone bailed and then I told you and you just stepped on up. So I really appreciate it.
I know Matt Walsh. What happened? He probably just got busy, right?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. He seems like he's a nice guy and he'll do it, but he just didn't show up. So maybe he got the days wrong, but I just want to know.
Him since Chicago. We actually were in a comedy group together.
Oh, yeah? What was the comedy group? Was it UPC?
Yeah, with some friends, and I joined. I was doing my own show with Dino Stamatopoulos on the same stage at the Roxy Theater. I think that was on Fullerton in Chicago.
Yeah.
And mine and Dino's show was after his. His was a more. If I remember, I'm starting to have my memory's getting crazy. Wait a minute. No, I was also, but now I remember now also he was in the Annoyance Theater and I performed at the Annoyance Theater. He was one of the Annoyance Theater members. And then they started one out here. Not out here.
UCB, right?
Yeah, UCB.
Yeah.
So the Annoyance Theater in Chicago, they moved out to LA and became Mick Napier and yeah.
Isn't that funny how, like, you know, in your time when you started comedy and you know you worked together then and then you do movies together now, like, isn't that just kind of cool how it all comes across like that?
Yeah, I think that's how it is with everybody. Everybody that works and has friends, usually a lot of times people are friends with their coworkers, you know, whatever they're doing, whether they work in a hospital or anywhere, in a police station, you know, they still hang. Not really, now that I'm thinking. But back then, I don't know. I don't know. I guess what it is we came up in the same comedy schooling, let's say. We can call it schooling.
Yeah.
We were schooled by the streets of Chicago.
Yeah. I want one of the things that I really like love about you, because you know how, like, when I started comedy, you were one of the first people I opened for, and you know I
I did not know that. That's cool. Where was that? What city?
it was in Irvine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and
I remember Irvine. I have good and bad memory. They're all good to me, but I think they're in Irvine is where I maybe left some people very upset.
I mean, but that's your comedy. I thought it was a great show, and the fact that you let me open up for you, I've always appreciated.
That I made them upset with the comedy. I think it was something else.
Oh,
Well, yeah, you're right. I think it was one of those things where I whip my dick out on, because I do this thing on stage. Anyways,
I wanted to ask you, when you were on news radio, did you have any great Drake Sather stories?
Greg Sater, oh, he's the best. He was so funny and so dry.
Yeah.
Why?
Oh, because I always loved his stand up. He had like one of the best jokes where I'm sorry?
How's he doing?
He passed away a long time ago.
I'm trying to talk with you. I was doing that. I want everybody to think I have Alzheimer's. Some things I do, but now they're starting to believe that I do.
Well, it's also with my Asperger's. I'm so gullible.
Believe it. You know that syndrome.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I was just saying. With my Asperger's, I'm so gullible. I actually believed you for a second. I was like, oh,
Yeah, but it's gonna be where they're gonna make me believe I do. Stockholm syndrome kind of thing. Anyways, what's going on? What is this? Your show?
yeah, this is the podcast.
Your show? How often do you do it?
I do it as long as I can get interviews. You know, I used to do it in a studio, but ever since COVID, I've,
You know, nobody knows to do that, but it does sound better in a
yeah,
studio. But I'm not in your city, am I? What city are you in?
I'm in Huntington Beach. Where are you at right now?
Oh, what is it? What city is it exactly? Fort Smith, Fort Smith, Oklahoma.
Oh, you're in Oklahoma right now.
Yeah, I'm here for going to be a little bit. Yeah,
Are you filming something or doing comedy or?
just a bunch. Yes, you could say just doing comedy on stage. And we're going to go to different cities in this area.
Oh,
Uh,
that's awesome.
yeah, I'm kind of doing a whole thing where I'm running around the country. Could be in your neck of the woods. Like I was just in Chicago. Actually, I'm going to be going back on the road soon
Oh,
because I'm buying a car. Lena and I are buying a car. She's going to be here in like 3 days. We're going to get that car and drive all around. We're going to go up to Chicago. We're going to go down all the way to, we might start in Texas.
yeah.
I'm not sure we're going to start, but Texas, I have 4 different cities that I have people in each one. Galveston. I don't have my notebook in front of me, but it's like Austin, Galveston. There's a place in Arizona called Bullhead City, I think it's called.
Yeah, yeah.
And my friend, the big fat guy on stage with me, Paul Henderson, he's like my comedy partner almost. He lives in Bullhead.
Oh,
And I'm going to go there and we're going to do shows there with him, the original. I don't know if you've ever seen my show at all, but it's always different. But there's this one bit I do and I change it all the time. And it's always different each time. But there's this, it's called the vomit bit. Have you seen that? I'm not going to tell you.
yeah, yeah. It's where you vomited on someone. Like,
Yeah, I am. And it's by him. So you've seen him then. You've met him.
yeah. Well, when I opened up for you, Tim Walsh was playing the guitar for you.
But I'm just talking about the vomit.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because
Oh yeah, yeah.
he's the only one that does the vomit bit.
Yeah.
So if you've seen the vomit bit, then you met Paul.
Yeah, I think I was the vomit bit because you had me eat hot sauce or something when you came up to me. You said, "Okay, when I come up to you, vomit." So I was in the stage. So maybe he was sick that day or something, but you had me do it.
Well, you vomited on me?
Yeah, well, not on you, but like and then you walked away. Then I vomited.
Doesn't make sense. I wouldn't write that bit. You probably rewrote or
No,
something.
maybe I don't know. It was in the olden days. You know what I mean? Long time ago, rock slide days.
So how are you doing? How is your show going?
Oh, it's going good, man. I mean, yeah, I have the great Andy Dick on right now.
You have what going on?
I said I have you on right now. That's and then,
Putting it on the speaker. I'm sure you have nice guests.
yeah. Oh no, yeah.
Like, what do you like when you're like, let's come on, you gotta spruce it up, dude. If you have a show, do you have a fucking topic? You know, you should have topics. You should like
Well, yeah. I have.
you have a certain topic for individual guests, or do you
Yeah.
like today you're gonna talk about the Holocaust?
No, no.
What is
I have topics
what's your
and
gig? Your deal? What's your edge on this whole podcast thing, which is inundated by a bunch of fucking idiot?
well, my podcast is knowing about your stories, your anxiety, and how you do to be a good artist like you are. Like well, I started with the Drake Slater question because I feel Drake's comedy really like was really written with you and mine, and I think like that's why the news radio jokes, you were the funniest one on news radio.
Maybe because he was writing it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but everybody was. We had the best fucking writers. He was one of them.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody. I was a writer. They always said I could be credited as one, and I said no, which was fucking stupid. Because that's what it got. It got an Emmy for that.
Yeah. I wanted to ask you how many, because like like when you film a sitcom, because I've seen you, because you worked with my uncle Patrick Warburton on Less Than Perfect, and I saw you do live tapings where you would change the scene every single time, and I wanted to ask you, like, did that just come off on the clip of your head, or did you say, okay, I'll do it once written and then I'll do it the rest of my way?
No, I said I would do it 3 times their way, so they can get all the angles and what everybody else's response, their normal lines. Because the other actors weren't always privy. I had to really work everybody up into I had to make a deal. It was me doing a deal 3 times their way and just 1 time. Usually that's all I could ever do because it involved something where I'd bust the fucking set to fucking high hell. And it had to be the last one because there was no more of that product or that table or that chair or that anything. And then they started getting very elaborate. They loved it. And then they started it's called scoring a piece of furniture. Do you know what that means? It's like you take a table and where I'm going to bust my head into it, they score it, meaning they put a cut in it that you can't see, but it's almost broken, but not fully broken. And you can't see the cut because it's from beneath or something like that, and it's just, that doesn't work all the time, by the way. I've cut myself. I've injured myself many, many, many times doing physical comedy because I go too hard. I'm okay with that. I like it. Or I do something different, or something not expected or rehearsed. So nobody, including my own skin, is ready for it. So I ripped my skin up or whatever, bleeding. I was bleeding a lot.
That sounds crazy, but sometimes those are the best takes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's funny that like one time in the Army now, I did this. I really wanted to trip and make a big thing in the sand, and I did, and it didn't even make it in the fucking movie, if I remember. But I fucking broke my ankle, and then I was in a fucking cast the rest of the movie. That one wasn't worth it. I mean, because it was on sand dunes in the middle of Arizona, Yuma, Arizona.
Speaking of in the Army now, I have 3 in the Army now questions. One, did you out audition Chris Rock?
It wasn't my movie. I did not. I had to audition for In the Army Now.
Yeah.
I had to go in and meet the studio executives, and I had to be. It was called a screen test.
Yeah.
I did a screen test of me with film and everything. And what do you mean by what does Chris Rock have? He was not in the Army Now.
No, he wasn't. But I heard your part, like you and Chris Rock were the final, and this is just a rumor, and I just heard you out auditioned him and they gave it to you. I don't know if that's true though.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not sure about what he says. I don't know.
Yeah, you can't believe everything you read on the internet. That's what the point is, right?
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't mind if it was, but I just don't understand. I don't think timeline-wise that works at all because he came up fast and he came up later, and he was like already on. I think he was on Saturday Night Live. He wouldn't have been able to do it.
Yeah. Oh.
So I don't know what. That's not right at all.
We got to find these guys who make up the shit. Then,
Well, it doesn't matter. Well, now we're talking about it. They got what they want, and they really did. It's all fucking
But
No,
but
that was written for me. That was written for me. But Paulie had to convince the studio, and so did the director. In fact, that's what happened at News Radio. That was in the Army now. But at News Radio, it was also written for me, but they made me go through the network executives at NBC.
yeah,
I had to go in, and I remember doing an audition for the script that they had. And then, but before the audition and after the audition, I was just talking like I'm talking now. Blah, 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 blah. And then I did the scene, and it just kind of fell flat, and it was not good. And I remember everybody looking at each other. And then I talked to Laura, and it was me just talking to them. And I'm like, hey, well, anyway, bye. Or whatever. I left. I don't even remember how it went down. But Paul Sims told me later, he said, oh, the audition was bad. It was just, they said, we can't use him. And he said, yeah, but did you see who he was before the audition and after the audition? Not when he was reading, because it's hard to do auditions when you're reading with somebody who's 20 feet away.
yeah.
And I can't get physical. It's like, it's awkward and dumb. He said, he's going to be that guy. Trust me. And then that's why it happened.
It was a great move. But back to in the Army now, I wanted to ask you, like, how much, because you got in shape for that. You know what I mean? Like, you were buff and like getting in shape. Like, how much training did you do on that?
Was none.
Really?
I always had a svelte body. And when I was doing like push-ups when I was 12, I remember doing push-ups in the boys' room when I was 12, just to, keep doing, just working out during the day.
Yeah.
Like I was like, I just always kind of, I guess I only really do push-ups and pull-ups.
Yeah.
And then,
you're a big walker. You like to walk.
yeah, I was going to say walk my ass off. Walking now because I used to run. I used to run my ass off.
Yeah.
And I used to swim a lot. Told you I'd swim 2 miles a day every day for about 2 years in the ocean.
I remember when you were in LA and like I'd come over, you'd be like, hey, let's walk to the coffee shop. I'm like, okay. And then the coffee shop is like a mile away. I'm like, what the fuck? And like, I'm a chubby white guy. I'm like, Andy, hold up. And you're like, come on. You're like running circles.
About the King Road Cafe.
Maybe. Yeah.
Okay, that wasn't a mile away. You must have just, you were just a little thicker. But it's a good walk. I'm not going to lie. It probably felt like a mile to you, I see.
Yeah. And then,
wait a minute. You know what? I might have been in this other place. You're right. Then you're right. I kept going to the same place even though I moved a little bit further.
yeah, you were at Paris's house. What? Paris.
Oh.
Yeah.
You were born, and that was very hilly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I loved living with Paris.
You should live with me, man.
Oh, I didn't like living with you. Just kidding. I was just switching it up. The sad thing is I don't not remember living with you. What city were we in?
Huntington Beach.
That's great. Why didn't I stay there? What was I doing down there?
Well, you stayed for like 2 weeks and then you left, and
that's how I do it. I feel bold. But why was I there? Were we working on something?
Yeah, we had a gig at the Rec Room in Huntington Beach.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How did that go?
It was good. It was. I think a couple nights ago you got like punched in Oklahoma or something. So like I was scared you weren't going to make it or something. No, you weren't in Oklahoma. You were in New Orleans or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was a hardcore one.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the ones where I got knocked out.
Yeah.
But I get knocked out when I hit the cement is what happens.
Yeah. And so is there going to be another in the Army now, or is that dead in the water?
There really should be. I should call Paulie. I think he never wanted I think he did want to, and I said no. So then I think he thinks I'd always say no, and he really would not be able to do one without me. I mean, he could. I even said just do one without me. But we're really good friends now. So we should. You're right.
Yeah, I could write it for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Get on board.
Let me text him right now. Let's see if I have his number.
Yeah, that'd be great. And then see if we could get him on the podcast.
Well, let's do. Let's just go right to do. Do in the army now. Two.
Again.
I have funding for it.
Oh,
and I do, by the way. I do.
Oh, nice. I could write a script, unless there's a script.
I'm sure you really love that movie.
Yeah, it's a great movie. I grew up watching it. And another movie that I really love, which you could do a sequel to, is Danny Roan's second time director. Because it's not first time director, it's the second time director.
No, I know. Hang on. I was just still texting.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was like,
no. That's already in the process. Just so you know. Do you have any way of getting any kind of funding for shit like that?
I mean, I could do a GoFundMe and stuff, and we could.
No, we're not doing a 5-minute student film language. So the thing is that that I do want to do that, dude. And it's not called Danny Roan 2. It's called Danny Roan, first time director. It's called. I just wrote a new one. Can you write this one down? It's Danny Roan, semicolon, or even just comma. So the punctuation is very important to me, especially in titles.
Right.
Danny Roan, or maybe in parentheses, Danny Roan, and then in parentheses, Mark.
Oh, that's good.
That is good, dude. There's never been a sequel like that thing. Did we even like the first one? Really? You're doing a second one?
I liked the
That's
first
actually really good, isn't it? And then the really is all in lowercase, by the way.
Hey, so Andy, I wanted
Did you write that?
I did, yeah. I wrote that down. The really in a lowercase question mark semicolon.
Okay, let me get your page up here. I have pages for everybody now. Where's my Keith Reza page? I might have some fun surprises for you on it. Oh, I have one thing for you. Do you feel like taking a trip, and do you feel like helping me fund a haunted house? Because I've been doing haunted house since high school, and I want to do a haunted house this year.
Go to a haunted house or like play at a haunted house?
No, I do them.
You do them. What do you mean?
I make them.
Oh,
and people come.
You build them.
I'm in them. I'm the host, and then I have this concept this year where I want to rent a house that I already have. I have a house that I already have.
Yeah.
To use, and then people go from room to room to room, and then I'm in the beginning. It's timed out, so I'm going to constantly be working because I'm in the beginning to bring people in groups of 5, 5 or less.
Yeah.
Up to 10. They go from room to room, 5 different rooms. Not that many rooms, 5 to 10 rooms. And then by the end, I'm also in the end room, but possibly dead in the end room. Like I warned them about somebody that's angry at me for even putting on this haunted house, and by the end, I'm dead on the floor in the last room. Isn't that interesting?
But it's a dummy, right? Like you're not really going to be dead. Oh,
I'd run to the final room to get the other group that's before them, so that I'm just going back and forth.
Oh, that'd be cool. Are you going to film it?
And I'm not. There's blood maybe around, but I'd probably be strangled, so I can just take it back off and then run back up front to introduce the next group.
That'd be great.
Because I'm going to have other people. So if people are waiting up and they're not going to be waiting, there's going to be people that are, I forgot to put on this cool deodorant. I got this cool tie. Have you heard of this kind of stuff? That's like crystal deodorant mist. It's just 100%. There's one ingredient, mineral salts. That's it.
Speaking of ties, I will say one thing. You do have very cool ties.
I love my ties. I just got a new one. Yeah, but this is Thai, like Thailand. You know that.
Oh, okay.
This is a Thailand thing. They use mineral salt, potassium, alum, and purified water. But yeah, I just got this very cool. How would you describe the color? It's a pea green, which is a split pea green. So it's like it's a muted green. It's kind of like, it's a little bit back in fashion now, these colors, these muted kind of purples, blues, reds, greens, where they're kind of muted. And it's just an old fucking time, but it was brand new, still in the pack. It was in the package, which is weird. And slightly shimmery. Do you know what I mean? It didn't have a full-on shine, but it also wasn't matte.
I think you should do.
Interesting. It was just crazy. I can't believe I found it.
I think you should do your own tie line, like Dick Ties.
I'm gonna write that down. Oh my god, it's going on your page.
Yeah, right. And then like you could sell these ties.
I need to write it down here. What would you call it? Dick's, like
Dick Ties.
What's it called? Oh, Dick Tie.
Dick Ties. Because ties are coming back, man.
Coming back. I mean, they never left with me. Andy Dick's ties. That's your idea. It's a good idea.
Thank you.
The Dick tie. Okay. Anything else on your page? Excellent.
Well,
there was something I was supposed to.
I think you were supposed to say, "I love Keith."
Oh, I already have. Bought a big poster board and I spent 3 days on it with marker. It says "I love Keith" with hearts all over it.
Yeah.
I messed up your last name. I think I spelled it wrong, so I ripped the whole thing out.
So
wait, how do you spell your last name? It's just Reza.
Yes.
Oh fuck! I ripped it up for nothing. Oh well. I'm just kidding. I never read it. I will if you want me to. That would be funny. For the next spot. Oh, that's what I was wondering. If a friend of mine was asking, are we doing this video or not? Because
we're just doing audio.
Okay. Because do you ever do video on your podcast?
Yeah, I do it over Zoom, but I thought you
Zoom.
Oh, I thought you said your Zoom wasn't working.
Well, you're right, because we tried to do this. You're right.
Yeah.
My Zoom isn't working.
Yeah.
So we need to get that up and running. Something went. It might have been me. Guidelines,
Yeah.
I stepped over some kind of gay ass guideline. Can I say gay ass on your podcast?
You could say whatever you want. If you don't like it, I'll just edit it out.
Yeah. I always like it. It's everybody else that has a problem.
Yeah. But Andy, I did have 3 showbiz questions for you from Twitter, and I wanted to ask these.
I love it. 3 showbiz questions. Write that as your as the thing. If people want it, you should do that for every one of your podcasts.
The segment.
3 showbiz questions.
Yeah.
And then put for Twitter, because I don't think they call it Twitter anymore. Do people still say Twitter?
They do, but it is actually, you're right, it is actually called X, but I think old school
people don't want to say X, because I think the people that don't want to say X hate Elon.
Yeah.
But why? I love him.
Yeah.
I love him. He's my best friend.
He has Asperger's too.
That's why I love him. He does, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Elon Musk has Asperger's.
Yeah. He said that on SNL.
He did.
Yeah.
He was on SNL. Was he a host?
He was a host, yeah.
Oh my God. That makes me love him more.
Yeah. So question. Yeah, I love him. But Question number one, Andy. Andy, what was the hardest sketch for you to write for the Andy Dick show? And did you ever have anxiety while you were filming it?
That's two questions.
Oh yeah.
So, but I'll let you have the first one can be A and part B.
Okay.
That's good. You can do that. So, part A, what was my favorite sketch to write?
No, the
Is
hardest
it
the hardest one.
hardest one to write?
Yeah.
So my way of writing is very different from pretty much most people. Other people also do it this way, and that is just to hang out with my friends, my family, coworker, like people that also write. That mostly the people that I write with are also my friends.
Yeah.
And just fucking hang out. Sometimes have a couple drinks or not drink at all, or have some coffee, or smoke some pot, or just hang the fuck out. But with the carrot dangling of let's try during this meeting to write a new song, or to come up with a scene for the movie, or to come up with a new idea for a painting, which I'm very big into making art. You know that, right? So can I tell you something that happened with my art today? So I do these things called troll bowls, but they've expanded into other things too. But I take those troll dolls. You know what those are?
No.
They're from the 50s and 60s.
Oh, and they have a diamond, right, in their belly button?
The ones from the 70s, no, the ones from the 80s have a diamond in their belly button.
Oh, okay.
Those are the newer ones. They still have them around. And I think they're made by Trolley, Trolli. But anyways, the troll dolls go back all the way to the 50s. And the ones back then did not have diamonds in their bellies, but I have a bunch of them because people were just getting rid of them, and they were always in thrift stores. So I started buying them. I love thrift stores. So yeah. I buy, people also got rid of their salad bowls. I think I was talking to you about that with the Polynesian, what's it called? Wood. Huh? Yeah, it's called monkey bone or something like that. Monkey bone wood. Where I think that the wood, and I'm not kidding about this, you can look it up. I'd like to know, is extinct now. The wood that they would make these salad bowls from in the 50s and the 60s, sandalwood. No, not sandalwood. It's monkey something.
I'll look it up when this is over and text you. I can't do it when I'm on this.
While you're on any podcast, you should have a computer or laptop that you can be looking things up also.
Yeah. Well, I am, but it's called Monkey Pod.
I'm going to write that. Monkey Pod wood.
Wood.
Get the wood in there. When was the last time you had wood?
Well, I don't enjoy wood, but yeah, I mean, it's been a while, I guess.
No, I mean when you actually got wood. So you're not really getting any action.
No. I like the ladies, Andy.
No, I'm talking about you getting wood. Your dick getting hard.
Oh, yeah. I knew that. The older you get, the harder it is. You know what I mean? So like,
I gave up. I quit.
Yeah, they like everyone says they have all these like Viagra pills and stuff. You know what's
don't do it. Don't do that.
You know what I find really funny is the commercial for Viagra. It says,
tell me about it.
It says if you have an erection that's more than 4 hours, go see a doctor. But if I had an erection for more than 4 hours, I'd be going to the strip clubs. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh my God, that might be some kind of subtle marketing there. If you have an erection for more than 4 hours, people are like, I want that. So then they go buy more. I want an erection for 8 hours. I don't even get erections. Sometimes I wake up. I just say, okay, go back to sleep to my erection.
And then second showbiz question. Andy, did you improv your entire scene in Road Trip?
A good question. So the second, so these are actually coming from Twitter people that are following you on X,
Yeah.
used to be Twitter.
Well, they're following the podcast Reza Riffs. I don't know if they follow me too,
Oh.
but the podcast is pretty big, Andy.
What if they're following the podcast? They're following you because it's your podcast. So what's the
The question
thing called?
the question
What's the X? What's the X podcast? What is it called so I can start following?
Oh, it's called Reza Riffs.
And
R-I-F
it's just R. How do you spell your last name?
R-E-Z-A, and then the podcast
Okay.
the podcast is R-I-F-T-S.
A
R-I-F.
F is in Frank.
Yeah.
You got to say what's do like an army thing, like we're over the radio.
Okay, I'll start over.
Reza, R-E-Z as in zebra, A.
Yeah.
And
And then R as in red, I as in incredible, F as in fantastic, T as in terrific, S as for silly.
Oh, he is in Tourette's. Okay. Fucker. Oops, that was my Tourette's. Okay, Reza Riffs X. That's cool. Wait, what we were talking about, Elon. So Elon, you and I share a similar thing. We're all, I mean, they call it on the spectrum. How do you feel about that term?
Yeah,
I'm fine with it.
we're definitely on the spectrum, Andy.
Oh, definitely. And I'm fine with it. And he admits that he is, right?
Yeah.
Elon? Okay. All right. In good company.
Cool. So the question was, did you?
And you're the retard of the group.
Okay. The question was, did you improv your entire scene in a road trip?
Like I said, good question. And I can answer that, and I can take care of all of the others that'll come after this. I improvise every scene I'm ever in. In fact, they got to the point, and they're at it. People know. Even in my own movies I did, like Danny Round, I write a script, but that's like a roadmap or a skeleton.
Yeah.
That the meat isn't even on it. Sometimes a very, very good joke ends up in the script, but we need a script. I needed a script for the movie, but it's what I would love to see the original script. People they kind of got smart to it. And when they would put me in a movie, especially Todd Phillips, who did Road Trip, it would get to my scene. It says Andy Dick as Hotel. I was in a couple of his movies, and it would just say, then Andy Dick comes in and he does his thing.
Oh, that's smart. Yeah.
But if it needed to go somewhere, it would have to describe where it needed to go. Doesn't let him into the hotel. I don't remember that movie specifically. Or they do this to no avail because Andy Dick is here and something goes wrong. So that happens a lot. And if there's a line or two that they need for story, I get it in there. I always give them way too much. My scenes turn from one. That's been happening from day one.
Yeah.
Because I'd be so antsy and just want to keep going. I would go crazy. To the point where, like, I'm talking about big, like, 20th Century Fox movies. Like, in the Army now, would be like, I had to make deals, and I do this now with every director. I say, I'll do your exact line that you want, because a lot of them are authors, and they just want
their words. Yeah.
Out of mind now that I do that. Well, I'll do that 3 times until you like it. You can direct me in. I do that. But then give me 1 or 2 or 3 of, let me just embellish up on it and help you out a little bit.
Yeah.
So, and that works out perfectly. And they pretty much, if not always, use one of the embellished ones, but because it's still theirs and they're still the writers.
Yeah.
They still get all the credit.
Yeah, I mean, you were speaking of that, and like one of the things is I always used to tell my friends growing up, because I met you on news radio because my uncle did a couple episodes of it, and then yeah,
He was on. See, he mix up Patrick with being on news radio and
less than
Less Than
perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah,
You're right. He came in. He didn't just do a couple episodes. He was very loved by Paul Sims, the producer, and everybody in the cast. And I think they tried to get him on permanently, but he was smart and, got his own fucking thing going.
yeah. But I always tell my friends because then when I met you on Less Than Perfect,
What's up?
oh, did oh
So yeah, it was Less Than Perfect.
oh yeah. But
It was me and him. We kind of just.
it was your guys' show, yeah.
Yeah.
And then Hoodwinked came out, and there's a scene where you improvise a Keith change your name, and I always tell my friends that I mean this is probably not true, but I always tell my friends that you did that because you met me. You know what I mean?
Wait a minute. So I don't remember that scene. What scene is that in Hoodwinked?
Oh, you're like talking to the henchman, and you're like, Keith, change your name. That's not a scary name. Ooh, be scared of Keith. Or
Did I know you back then?
well, no, I met you at Less Than Perfect, so I told my friends that I don't, that's obvious.
Oh, so that movie came out after Less Than Perfect?
Yeah, during the same time, yeah.
So then it was about you.
Oh, yay.
Yeah, for damn sure.
And then
Was probably making fun of you. Why are you saying yay?
well, no, because that's like a nice little compliment.
Yes. And I do things like that. And those are like trinkets. It's like me in the thrift store. I'll like lay things like that all throughout because whenever you're on camera and they let you improvise and let you write, I'll just plant seeds that I'll see. Oh, let's see how this sprouts out. And it did with you just now.
Yeah.
All these years, because that was years ago. When was Less Than Perfect? When was Hoodwinked? Are you talking about Hoodwinked?
Yeah, Hoodwinked was probably 2004, 2003-ish.
Right. We're talking about 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I need to do another movie, Fuckface. Is that your other name, Fuckface?
It is, yeah. We're gonna write in the army now again or back again. And
you
then
got me talking to Polly.
we'll do it.
I am. Remember, let me see what I just texted him. Let's see if he texted back.
And then
Let's do In the Army Now too. And I have funding for it and they love it. I wrote that while I was on the phone with you.
oh,
Sent it to him.
nice.
And it's, I don't want to say it's a lie that I have funding for it because anybody would try, people would fight to put money up for that.
Oh yeah.
And I really do. I have all these people that have sold. I have people that made stupid, sick money accidentally, mostly from the pot industry. And I have people that I went and lived on one of my friend's name, Trevor. I said his name, but there's a lot of Trevors out there. But he has acres and acres of pot. I loved living there, and he's a good friend. He's a good guy. I think something happened and they shut him down, which sucks.
Yeah.
The laws changed quickly, and then he never got in trouble per se. But he lost his business, which fucking sucks.
Yeah. So Andy, I have two more questions for you, and these are this is the last Twitter one. This one says, Andy, what happened with Cameo? We want more cameos.
Hey, to get right to it, said stupidly, because it was stupid of me, but I wasn't thinking. I dropped the N-bomb because that's how I talk.
Right.
I have more black friends than I have white friends. And so that's how they talk to me. And I just have been trained to drop the N-bomb. I have to bite my tongue. I want to do it now, but I can't. But when I'm with them, if I don't, I just look like the white cracker.
Right.
And I feel out of place. And I'm like, Nia, I like that. I have to. I kind of do it like that, where I barely said a vowel.
Right.
Well, yeah.
And
You can't.
they said they didn't want that.
That's how I have to do it on your show.
Yeah.
I do it a little bit harder end and a little bit very slight hard G. I can't do it on your show now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Did you hear it in there though?
I did a little, but your cameos were great.
You do. You have ears, right? Now,
Yeah, I have ears.
see, it's barely in there, and you can get away with that, but you can't get away with it. I've learned my lesson.
All right, and then my last question for you, Andy, is if
Finally, I'm just kidding. I always like talking to you. You and I talk for hours sometimes off camera.
Yeah.
And by the way, next time you should do a Zoom so you can see how good I look. I'm looking effing good. Oh,
well, I wanted to, but you said your Zoom was not working.
oh it's not.
Yeah, but
Let me
we'll
see something because I think somebody was working on it. Let me see if you were working on it.
we'll do it next time.
Okay. It sounds like yours isn't working.
Yeah.
Okay, but anyways, what's the last question?
My last question for you, Andy, is if I ever become like super, super famous, what's a favor that I could do for you since you helped me out?
That's so sweet. Why don't you get on these? I'm just kidding, buddy. Let's see. So I think I do not want that. I don't even have Zoom on here. Well, that's why it's not working. But I don't have it.
Yeah. It doesn't work if you don't have it.
All right. And it could be in one of my weird. Is it called Zoom?
Yeah. Maybe it's in your second phone. Don't you have
Is it called Twitch or Kick? Memo?
No.
My second phone. What second phone?
Oh, I thought you had two phones. Twit.
I did. Somebody stole one of my better one. They stole my real good one.
So that's probably the one that had the Zoom.
That means somebody TikTok, Twitch, Kick, Memo. Shit. Really? Okay, so I have to go to the Apple store. I think this is what I did this last time with you, and it didn't work.
Yeah.
Zoom. This is what I need now. Zoom. It says open in Google. Zoom work. Zoom rooms. Zoom. I don't know.
All right. Well, that when I'm super famous, I'll buy you a Zoom.
But you don't have to buy it. I think it's free.
Oh yeah. I was just trying to answer the question. Oh no, making a joke. Well, we'll figure it out. Maybe I'll come to Oklahoma, or when you're back in LA, we'll figure it out together.
So you're in LA?
Yeah, I'm in Huntington Beach, which is about 30 miles away from LA.
If you have any kind of listeners, which for sure you don't have that many yet. Hopefully it gets better for you.
Yeah.
But you can just get me a train ticket and I'd come out to Huntington Beach. I have a lot of friends out there.
All right.
Go stay with them or stay on the beach. I've been wanting to get a tent and just tent it on the beach. I see people doing that. I love it. I love that kind of lifestyle. I'm living it now.
Well,
hopping and bopping around the country.
If I do that, we'd have to book a gig for you so you could do your comedy and your music.
I love that.
Yeah.
Anytime you want. Love it.
All right, Andy. Well, where can the folks at home follow and support you? Instagram, X, Facebook?
All of that. And it's just at Andy Dick. There you go.
All right, Andy. Well,
come for the, me, stay for me.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for doing this. I love you very much, and I'm grateful you're in my life, buddy.
So do I, and I feel exactly the same way. And call me later today, okay?
All right, Andy. Have a good day. We'll talk soon.
Love you. You too. Bye.
Bye. All right, guys. That was the interview with Andy Dick. Subscribe, rate, review, tell a friend, and we'll see you guys next week on Reza Riffs.